But before I speak, I keep burping. Okay. Hey guys, I'm officially back. I wanted to make this video because I've been gone for a good minute now. And I want to tell you guys why. It's a really good reason. Okay. So if you don't know, I'm in college and I go to this university right here. Just in case you can't read it, it says Tennessee State University. And for these past few weeks, it has been finals. Like at least 3 weeks I've been taking straight tests and it's so irritating. Doing papers, all that jazz. And I had to study a lot and I needed to take a break from making videos because I wanted to make good grades. And I'm pretty sure that I have straight A's this semester, so more power to me, keeping my scholarship. Now, beginning with my freshman year of college. It was pretty good, guys. First, let me say, my first semester, it honestly sucked, and my second semester was pretty great. Let me tell you about this culture shock. Now, I went to a high school that was mostly white, and then there was Hispanics, blacks, Asians, all that jazz. My classes, I was in the IB classes, so my classes were mostly white, except for like 4 or 5 black kids that were in. And then my college, I go to Tennessee State University, and it is a HBCU. And a HBCU is a historically black college or university. It's totally different than going to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution. So there's that. With that being said, we can just say that this was a totally different experience for me. Going to this school, it's like a sea of black people everywhere, okay? Like, black people are everywhere, and it's so cool but so weird at the same time. And then we have a large population of Middle Eastern people, and then there are white people and like people of other races, but it's really small. And I'm just giving you guys a little gist of TSU first. Now, from the inside looking out, I can say that TSU is ratchet, okay? It is. But that's a group of people, like a group of people are ratchet. But there is a large amount of students that are seriously trying to do stuff with their life and do get the work done and do what they're supposed to do. But they know how to balance the party life and the work life at the same time. And they're actually doing stuff with their life. And that's really nice to see, like black people and just people of color trying to do stuff with their life. Super awesome, okay? So while I was editing, I realized I forgot to tell you guys about freshman move-in. So in freshman move-in, you get to move in a week earlier than everybody else in school, and you basically get to know your freshman class, and there's a party every single night. So we moved in on like maybe Wednesday, I think, and there's a party Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, like forever, okay? And it is so much fun, and there's like a foam party and just cool little things that you can do as freshmen so you can get to know your class. And it's awesome, okay? And like people come and the guys move you in, and it's really cool. Now let's get into my experience. So beginning with the first semester, I honestly didn't know where I fit in because of what I previously stated, like total different than what I'm used to. So I tried to figure out a place where I knew I thought I'd fit in. So I joined the cheerleading team, and I didn't do it wholeheartedly. I did it because one of my really good cousins / best friends, yeah, sister friend, she was joining the cheerleading team, but she really wanted to do it, and I kind of just wanted to do it because I wanted to cheer with her. And it ended up not working out in our favor. I liked my teammates, I loved my coaches, I hated cheering, like with a passion. I did not like cheering, and I really wish that I would have really thought this through, because I really recommend if you're going to do something, make sure you're going to do it wholeheartedly, because it really sucks to be miserable, okay? And all your time is taken up. So there's that. I didn't know how to manage my time at all. And with cheer, like, it's different than cheering at high school, because cheering in high school does take it's a big time commitment, but cheering in college is a really big time commitment. So trying to manage like going to class, getting my work done, and being a cheerleader was hard. I joined Lila's. Now this was the upside of last semester. I love Lila's. It's called Love You Like a Sister Incorporated, and if you go to TSU, or if your school, you don't have Lila's because Lila's is only at TSU, but if your school has like non-Greek organizations that you can join, then you should most definitely do it, because it allows you to have sisters or brothers that you can like hang out with and just be with and do community service and do all that jazz. So Lila's is founded on friendship and committed to sisterhood, and basically we're all sisters. We do community service together, we do events together, and it's pretty awesome. And then there are other groups like us. So we're Lila's, and then there's WOA with MSK, First Ladies, a ton of girl ones, and then there's guy ones, Generation of Educated Men, Collegiate 100, Black, and they're the guy ones. It just allows people to really connect, and it's pretty nice. So if your school has that, then I totally recommend that you do it. And if you are going to TSU, or if you ever heard of it, then you should definitely look at, if you're a girl, look at the girl organizations, and if you're a guy, look at the guy organizations, and make sure you pick the one that like you really think you'll be a part of or you'll fit in with. So yeah, I joined Lila's, and that was a really good upside. Another downside is that my great grandmother died, and one of my favorite cheerleading coaches from when I was younger died, and those were two really big downers. Like, they pushed me really down in the gutters. So my first semester really wasn't good. I had time commitment problems. I hated cheering. My grades were not the best. I'm not saying like I failed or anything. I did not like my grades. People died. It was just not the best time, you know? Lila's was the only good thing. And my friends, and they were Courtney and like a few and her roommates, and they kept a light on me too. And my boyfriend, which is Alexis, but he doesn't go to my school.
I also skipped a whole part about homecoming. Like, isn't that crazy? Yes. Okay, so homecoming, this is in the fall semester, and if you go to TSU, let me just tell you that homecoming is amazing. Okay, there's also a sea of black people, but it's like ×3 because all alumni comes back. There are people everywhere. Food is everywhere, and it is so much fun. And our band is one of the best bands in the whole entire world. The Aristocratic Bands. We have the Sophisticated Ladies, and they are so great. And if you ever get to see them, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, I just want to get this across because I left this out, and I'm really sad that I did. Homecoming. So the thing is, get geek. It's homecoming week. We don't go to class and we don't go to sleep. And literally people don't go to class and they don't go to sleep. And it is so funny. It's just so much to do. And like, I think at TSU there's really never any time that there's nothing to do. For me, homecoming week, I went to like 3 parties, I think, and that's out of the 7 that I went to. But it was so much fun. The only problem with it is that teachers usually have tests during homecoming week too, to mess with your head, which is so dumb. But yeah, and I just have to say that homecoming week, that is one of the best weeks, okay? And it is so much fun.
Now, I know some of you guys are wondering, like, did you party? Did you do any college type stuff? Now, I did go to parties, but I'm not a partier. I maybe went to like 7 parties. I can count on my hand this whole entire year. We can just say, like, I'm not a partier. I do like to have fun, but I'm not a partier, okay? Don't drink or anything like that. Second semester, that was the bomb, okay? It was awesome. So at my school, we have these things called weeks, and like Lila's was like the 2nd week that we got back, and ours was with GYM, which was Generation of Educated Men, another non-week organization, but it was the guy one. So we had ours together, and then WIP and Black had theirs together, and then in the fall semester, WOA and 100 had theirs. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying it like you do. So each week there was like events that 2 organizations or 1 organization was putting on, and you never had nothing. There was never anything that there was nothing to do. Like the whole entire spring semester, which was great. Okay, like, oh my god, the best week I have to say was SEC week, and this was so fun to me. It's like when everybody runs for something. Miss TSU, Mr. TSU, Miss Junior, the class president, class representatives, all that jazz. Like, there's so many people running, and there's food everywhere. Like, food, okay? Like, and it's for free at that. Oh my gosh. SEC week at TSU is the best week, like, to me, and it was so much fun. And like, there's something to do for everything, okay? Everything. My college experience. Oh, if you live in a good city like Nashville, like say you live in New York and you're going to school, or Atlanta, make sure that you also like take advantage of the stuff that your school offers, but take advantage of the stuff that your city offers, because me and some of my friends, we went bike riding around Nashville, and it was so much fun. Like, do little small things that are outside of your school and get to know your city also, because that can like be a memory that will forever be like, oh yes, that was freaking awesome. Okay, and just like do fun stuff, do crazy stuff because you can, and that's what I did. I'm trying to think of other cool stuff that happened, but I really don't know. Like, there's so much packed into this whole year. Oh, for those of you that might like Greeks, at my school we do have the Divine Nine, like all of them. So each group had their week, and the Qs had theirs, the Sigmas and Zetas, the AKs. Our Deltas and Alphas are not like, they can't do anything right now, but they can next year, so that's cool. Our school, like, I really love my school. Oh, one thing I have to say though, that I made a big mistake at. The whole year, I was pretty much in my own bubble, and I didn't really branch out, do my own thing. And it took me to the last like 2 or 3 weeks to find a group of people that I could have like my own friends with. That really kind of sucks because you only have like 3 weeks left to like have good friends. So I think that if you're gonna go to school, then make sure you open up out of your bubble. Try to get to know people, because don't do what I did and pretty much stay to yourself. That's really what made my second semester so good, the last like month, because I got to meet some people that I actually really like, just felt free. So this was my experience at TSU. It was pretty great year, and I really loved it. And I'll do another video another time talking about like tips and stuff for when you go to college and for your freshman year and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I learned that I think you guys should know. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you got the gist of everything.